Hey guys, welcome to a new series of Airport CEO where we're going to build a huge airport. And it's going to be based actually on San Francisco Airport. We're going to be trying to recreate San Francisco Airport as accurate as possible, which is a really cool airport. Now, in order to build a huge airport, we're going to have to unlock some extra land tiles. So I'm going to show you how to unlock all the land tiles on the map. So first thing we need to do is create a new airport. Put my name in, Skye, Storme, continue. And we're going to be building San Francisco. So let's put ourselves in San Francisco, which is just up here above Los Angeles on the west coast of the United States. That'll do. That's close enough. So we'll call it San Francisco International Airport. The three-letter code is SFO. That's the real code. We're going to do it on easy, and I'm going to put it into sandbox mode because I want to do like some pretty big things in this. Initially we'll be putting in like 4 runways like straight away. So this just gives you the ability to go into debt. Right, let's get in. Okay, so here we are with our map, and you can see that these areas, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, are all locked. Okay, this is what you want to do to unlock them. Now we're going to be changing some of the values in the save file. So if you've just created a game, you're going to have to save it, quit the game, and then you want to come into the saves folder. Now this is usually under your users and your username, and then AppData roaming Apoapsis Airport CEO saves. Now if you go to the video description, there's a string in there that you can type in or paste in. Which is this %UserProfile%. And if you just paste that into Windows Explorer, it'll take you straight there. So nice and easy. And then you look for the name of your save. I've called this one San Francisco. Go into there and you'll see that there's a bunch of data files. Right, the one that we want is game data. So if we edit the game data file, and I'm just using Notepad for this, and you'll see it's a string of all kinds of rubbish. And we are going to search, if you hit Control F, and search for world size. And that will take us over here. And if I just scroll across a little bit, it's very, very obvious. There are a series of values. Left unlocked, top left unlocked, top unlocked, top right unlocked, and right unlocked. And they're all set to false. And all you need to do is go through, and for each tile that you want to unlock, you just change that to true. And once you've changed them all to true, just save the file. Now I do suggest that you make a backup of this file before you start tampering with it. But save the file, and then just go back into the game and choose that save. And when you load it up again, you will find that all of the tiles are now unlocked and you can build on it. And that actually gives you quite a lot of space to build. Now we're going to be building San Francisco Airport, and let's take a look at what it looks like in real life. So here is an aerial photograph of San Francisco Airport. And you can see that it's got 4 runways that actually all cross over each other. And the air traffic controllers have to do this carefully choreographed ballet of bringing the flights in, because all 4 runways are in operation all the time. It's pretty staggering, this airport, which is why this was the airport that I wanted to do. But you can see, I mean, this is a big airport. And there's no way I could do it without unlocking like some extra space, because just to put 4 runways in wouldn't leave me with anywhere near enough space to do the terminal building. Okay, so here's a diagram of the airport, and you can see much more clearly the 4 runways which intersect, and then we've got general aviation up here, and then down here we've got the 3 domestic terminals: Terminal 1, Terminal 1, Terminal 2, and Terminal 3, and then 2 international terminals over here. Now, you can see that this presents some real challenges, because the runways have to be straight up and down within Airport CEO. which means that the terminal building is essentially at a 45-degree angle. Now, of course, everything that you put inside is going to have to be like straight up or straight down. You can't have things at 45 degrees. So we're going to have to adapt to this. And it does mean that, like, like these curved walls and, this is a real challenge, but this is going to be a great test for the game. And this is the San Francisco Airport website, and they've got this really nice layout of the terminal and a whole bunch of maps, so we can zoom in and get details. And now you can very clearly see the 3 terminals, and you can see the challenges that we face with all of these angles and these rounded areas. And I mean, it has its own light rail system. And obviously, there's a lot of things that we can't do because we don't have multi-level. We can't have like roads or whatever going underneath here into the garage. So we're going to have to adapt to that. Do something different. I don't know. Maybe we'll just have a big park in the center, or maybe we'll extend the shopping area or something like that. But we'll figure out something. And then if we we can drill into each of these areas. So like the main hall, which is down here. If we drill into that, you can see that that's actually on 2 levels. But we can't do multi-level at the moment. It is coming, by the way. They are working on multi-level. It's gonna be in the game. But you can see that we've got all of these ticketing areas. So we could put all of those in, and then you go through security, and then you go into all these other areas. I think this is a brilliant airport to choose. So, should we get on with it? Okay, let's get to work. So, now I haven't pre-planned this, so this is going to be fun. Now, laying this thing out is going to be interesting. So, let's start off with the runways. I guess that's as good a place to start as any. So, let's start with runway 28 right. So, we want to be about halfway down the first runway, so we're going to be in somewhere around here. Okay, so we'll pop that in. Now we need a square in the center where these overlap that's wider than the runways, so something like that. So let's see, that would be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Looks about right-ish. I might give myself a couple more. 12. Yeah, let's do that. Now, this top one is 28 right, and this bottom one is 28 left. Although it's saying 27, but never mind. Now, we want these to be extended, so we're going to have to actually get these built. And see, this is the thing. I'm going to have to build these. I'm going to end up wasting like tons and tons of cash. Now, these runways, I'm not sure how long these runways. I think they're 1,000 something. Are they 1,000 meters? I'm not sure. You know, we're just going to have to build it. So let's go into, not the dashboard, let's go into, we want to go into contracts first, don't we? You know what? Let's crank it up. Let's get a Brickley contract. It's a bit cheaper. The highway one is like 62 at $9.4. We should get a Brickley contract that's more like around 5 point something, maybe 6. Come on, give me the Brickley contract. Avi Fuel, Zip Fuel, and Brickley. Come on, Brickley. Don't keep us waiting. Oh man, it's usually like there it is, finally. Right, let's pause that. Brickley. 6.6, a little bit expensive, but it's more contractors and they're cheaper, which is kind of. So let's take that. Cool. So then I need to go to operations and construction and deploy the contractors. Cha-ching. Alrighty. So now we can speed this up. And what I want to see is like comparing these to the. You know, I'm wondering. I think those are. You know what? I think those are too far down. I think they need to be further up. It's kind of hard to judge, but yeah, I think they need to be further up. I'm going to put them further up. So let's put them more like. I'll put them more like there. So what did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 for spacing. Let's put them there. All right, let's get rid of those two. Bosh. Okay, go. Where are my little contractors? Here they are. Contractors have turned up. We're waiting for the goods now. Now, the supply truck has already arrived. So, why aren't they rushing out here to build this? Because they should be. Where are they? God, it's a long way. Oh, here we go. Oh, let's crank this up. Oh, here we go. Oh, and they're running over here. They've got a long way to go. Oh, man. This is going to be crazy. The thing is, like, if the runways are up here, my God, the passengers have got a long way to walk to get there. We'll see. We'll see. This could be a total disaster. Oh, don't you just love it? Alrighty. Now, let's see. The top runway, 28 right, is 3,618 meters in length. So kind of the first thing I want to see is, can we extend this out to that kind of length? So, come on, guys. Get it built. Oh, he's standing around with his box. We're waiting for more boxes. It's such a long way for them to go, though. But all the contractors are out there. Oh, there we go. They've built it. All right. Let's pause while I'm faffing around with this. So, this thing is... Okay, this is 600 meters. Okay, so we want to extend this towards the west. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, I'm assuming it's going to go out in like 100 meters, so that should be 1,600. So, nope, that's 1,000 meters. Okay. Holy. Okay, so let's go out. So I did 10. How the hell does that work? Okay, well, we'll carry on. Upgrades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How much does that extend it by then? So 10 is 400 meters. What kind of increments are these? It's 40 meter increments. Okay, so that is less than half the length of the real runway. And I think we're going to have to scale it down. So if we work on the basis of half the length, then this should be 1,800. So I'd want to extend it by another 10, wouldn't I? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and let's upgrade it to asphalt so that we can actually see the darn thing. Upgrade to asphalt. Boom. Alrighty, so there is our first runway. Now this is slightly shorter. This is 3,200. So we'd want this to be 1,600. So let's upgrade to asphalt because it's easier to see. And then we want to upgrade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That gets us to 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 should be 1,600. Nope, it's 1,320 because I can't count apparently. So 1,320. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be 1,400. No, that's 1,480. No, it's 40 meter increments, you idiot. So upgrades. So that's 15, 20, 60. That should be 1,600. Hooray! Okay, so we've got those two in. All right. Okay, so now I need to kind of guesstimate where to put the other two runways. So I'm thinking, flip you around. Now let's see. They're about halfway along this one. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be absolutely bang on, but that's as far out as I can zoom. So, I'm trying to kind of get in the middle of them. Okay, so look, you got the two white lines there and the two white lines there. So the middle would be there. So if we start, let's say, there, and then we want the same gap: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think that's 12. It's gonna be there or thereabouts. Let's just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, cool. Alrighty. Okay, so let's get those built. Let's crank that up and get those built, and then we'll extend them, and then we can start thinking about the taxiways. Now, as far as the airport terminal is concerned, now we've got to allow room for some taxiways. Now, if I judge it by the distance between these two runways, then the terminal building, like the bit that's closest out here, is going to be about 1.5 times from this side of this runway to there. So it's going to be about here. And then it extends down to the bottom end of these runways. So we need to kind of extend these down and see how far down we go. But yeah. Yeah, you know, it's still going to be kind of tight, I think. But we'll do it. We'll do it. Where the hell? Come on, contractors. What's going on? All our contractors have gone home. Are they? Oh, here they come. Oh, there we go. There's one done. And I can see them all standing around with a... Oh, boom. There's the other one. All right, let's pause that. Okay, so let's see. Runway 1 right, which is this one, is 2,600, which would be 1,300. So these two are shorter than these two. So 1,300. Now, from where it is, it's about the same length out. So, all right, let's start extending this. So we want upgrade, asphalt. We want extend runway towards the north. What? Now you're probably thinking, oh, it's not going to let you cross the runways. Oh yeah, it is, because I already tested out. Even before I unlocked the maps, I tested that out. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That gets me up to 1,000 meters, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, so we want to go out to 1,300. So I think let's put another 5 on that. That gets me up to 1,200, doesn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just trying to figure out, do I put the extra 100 on that end or on this end? And to be honest, I kind of think, let's see, it's a little bit longer on this end, but I think if we can get it up this end, we get it up this end. And I'm just looking at the taxiways. This is the longer of the two. The taxiways don't extend beyond the end of the runway, at this end at least. They do, the taxiways extend under the runways at this end and around the runways at this end, but they don't extend beyond this point or beyond this point. So I think this is going to work, you know. So let's see how much we've got. Quite a bit below. I think we actually extend it upwards. So where are we? We're at 1,200. Yeah, 1,200. So what did I say? This is 1,320. So the closest is 1,300. So We want to go, let's see. Well, no, we can do 1320. We can do it bang on. That's perfect. So we want to go 3. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, and we're right up to the edge of the map. But that is the furthest extent of the runway. You know what? I might have judged this like pretty much bang on. That makes a freaking change. Okay, so we want this one. Now, this runway is slightly shorter at each end, and it is 2,286 meters, which means we want it about 1140. So, you know what? I'm actually going to extend this one more at this end. So it'll actually be slightly longer than it is in real life. So, we'll just extend you one to the south. Boom. Well, is that enough, or do I move that up a fraction? Maybe I move that one up a fraction. It's either that or I extend that a little bit more. Now, you know what? I'll leave it as is. I'll manage. So, upgrades. What did I say? We want to get this out to like 1140. So, we'll upgrade it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 1,000 meters. And then we want to go 1, 2, 3. That should be 1120. Boom. Oh, I'm getting the hang of this. Right, so upgrade to asphalt. Alrighty. We are in business. You know, I really wish I'd moved that one further up now. Because, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I know I'm being ridiculously fussy, but I'm gonna do it. So, yeah. Demolish that for me, guys. We'll put that back in again. Oh, my poor little workers. Were they already over there? Yeah, they're already over there. So maybe this won't take them very long. Oh, well, it'll take them a lot longer if I actually speed it up. Come on, guys. Dig it up. How long's this going to take? They're just kind of standing about at the moment. Are they actually doing something? Come on, get your hammers out. Break up the concrete. No, they don't. They don't really seem to be doing a whole hell of a lot. Okay, while they're hopefully getting to work on that, and we'll see if they actually do or not. And of course, now it's night time. Great. Let's start thinking about the layout of the taxiways, which is kind of cool. So we are going to have taxiways, taxi foundation. Now I need to make sure I check asphalt. Right. So, what the hell? No, that wasn't what I wanted. I wanted taxi foundation. Taxi foundation. Give me the tooltip. There we go. Right. Now, I can't do this like absolutely exactly the way it is in the real world because some of the taxiways are curved and some of them are diagonal and whatever, but you know what, we'll kind of do our best. So we want, now I'm going to do the taxiways at least at this end are actually like pretty much the same width as the runways, at least this bit, and this there's kind of an apron here which is about 5 wide. How far down do I want to come? I want to come about 3 times the width of the runway. So let's see, the runway is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, isn't it? So now maybe let's come down like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's come down to like 12. Does that look about right? That looks too far. That looks. Now I'm gonna come down a little bit further. I'd rather have too much space than not enough. And then it's kind of thinner, so we'll run it at 3, and that comes in. There's that runway. Oh, have they got? No, they haven't demolished the other runway yet. This comes down about 2/3 of the way down here. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. So we'll bring it down to, I don't know, about there-ish. Now, I'm probably putting up like a little picture now and then, so you can actually see what I'm trying to like copy. So there, see this comes down here, and then it actually like comes in at 45 degrees to join into a bit that comes down here like this. So let's put oh no, that's not going all the way down there. So we want to leave a gap of let's leave a gap of 6, I think. So let's I only put 2 wide. We want 3 wide. There we go. Okay. So then we've got this that comes all the way down to the bottom of here. Now again, this is rounded in real life. So that comes down to there, and then it's actually curved round here, which we can't. Well, I mean, we sort of can do, but I don't think it's really worth trying to do that, because the planes will not curve. If I do some kind of diagonal thing, the planes will do some silly dance where they go that way and then turn 90 degrees and go that way and then turn 90 degrees and go that way, and it doesn't look good. So I think we want, let's see, there's actually a taxiway like right off the back of the runway, which is kind of weird, because they actually taxi onto the runway, or they can taxi onto the runway directly from behind, and you can't do that here because you can't put taxiways in this area. So we're going to have to come like right down here. In fact, no. In fact, I can't do it anywhere. Now, I've actually put taxiways across the back of here before now. Can't do it there. But I've put a taxiway across these lights before. Man, if I've got to go all the way down to the bottom, that kind of sucks. Well, it sucks for me. I mean, okay. Well, all right. Well, that's what we're going to have to do. So we're going to have to go all the way down there. Has that changed to grass, or is that still? That's changed to grass. Asphalt. Boom. I don't know why it does that. It just mysteriously changes to a different material. Okay, so. And again, we should have a taxiway going across the back of here and then across here. But I can't put a taxiway through there. So what I'm going to have to do is... Man. Well, I guess I'm going to have to put it up to there. Why? Like, I can understand this bit, but I definitely, on my previous build, I put a runway across there. A taxiway, I should say. Weird. Very weird. Okay, well, we'll do what we can. So this is as wide as the runway. So this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And extends out a little way. Let's run it out 3, 6, 9. Let's run it out 9. And then we've got a taxiway, which is kind of thinner. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's leave the width of the runway. That looks about right. And then we'll go up. Right, and then this goes up here to around about there ish. Right, then we've got a bit that comes across there. Now, this should actually link up with this. So pause for a second, because we need to undo that. Let's get the taxiway again. So let's get rid of that bit. Control. Hold down the control key. Boom. So we want to be level with that then. So we do it like that. And that taxiway actually goes all the way through. So it goes there and it goes through there. They still haven't demolished this runway. hang on, do you do it a different way? Ah, here we go. No, with these, you have to actually select demolish. That's why. Are you sure you want to do? Yes, I do. Okay, go. I'd forgotten about that. And you know what? If I'm moving that up slightly, which I do want to do. Yeah, I do want to move that up slightly. Do I want to move that up slightly? Yeah, I kind of do, actually. So, let's get... Well, just do it with a bulldozer. Can I do it with a bulldozer? Yes, I can. Cool. All right, go. So let's let them remove this. Go. Whew, man. You know, I think, guys, that maybe between this first episode and the second episode, should I like lay out all the taxiways and just like, I don't know, like time lapse it or something, and then do a bit of commentary over the top or something? How would you like me to do that? Or I could just kind of do it offline and come back and say, okay, there are the taxiways all done. Which would you prefer? Leave me a comment and let me know how you want me to do the taxiways. So I'm quite happy to build them here in real time with you guys if you find it interesting. Or I can do it as a time lapse, or I can just do it offline, and then we can just jump straight into the next episode where we can actually start laying out the terminal building. That's going to be really fun. I do have some interesting ideas for handling the traffic, because there's nothing in the game at the moment. I mean, I'm sure there will be, but there's nothing in the game at the moment to kind of allow you to direct traffic. So, like, if you put in a loop, right, and had your bus stops up here, the buses, instead of like coming up, dropping people off, and then going round the rest of the loop like you'd like them to do, what they will do is they will take the shortest route, whether it's up or across or whatever. They'll go up to the bus stop, and then they'll do a U-turn and take the shortest route back. So it's all U-turns at the moment. But I've got some ideas. I've got at least one idea for how we could do our bus stops, because we're going to need, like, potentially, like, if we can actually make this like work and whatever, and have lots of plane stands and whatever, and lots of flights going on, then potentially we're going to need like a lot of buses coming in and whatever. So, like I said, I've got an idea for that. Right, so it is night time. I'm waiting for them to demolish this, which is going to take a while. So you know what? Let's have a short first episode, I think, because it's going to take a while to get this done. So leave me a comment. First of all, like, let me know what you think about the idea of San Francisco Airport. Do you think it's is it a cool idea? Do you like the runway layout and whatever? Have you got any questions about how it all operates and whatever? And mainly, let me know which way you want it done. In fact, I might even put up a poll. Check out the top right-hand corner. If there's a little eye in the corner, then click on that little eye and you'll get a poll. And I think I'll probably do that and ask you the question. So, do you want it real-time, time-lapsed, or offline? Let me know. Okay, we will leave it there for this episode. I hope you liked the tip about unlocking all the tiles, and I'll catch you for the next one. Peace out.